Hello, everybody. I think we are getting going. Starting up in 3, 2, 1. All right. We are back. This is Game 9, 2015 NONGSHIM Cup between Park Jungwhan and Gu Lee. I am Andrew Jackson. I'm excited to be with you here. And I am joined here by Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. Thanks for joining us, Myungwan.
Hi.
Good to see you as well. Good to see you as well. Sorry I had you muted there for a second. Okay, but you're back. So thanks for joining us. How was your day? Did you have a good day so far down in LA? Is it good weather? It's cold.
Oh yeah. Is it cold there?
Yeah. Do you know what the weather's like where they're playing? They're playing in Busan, Korea. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. The second biggest city in Korea, and where I was grown up.
Well, you grew up there.
Yeah, I grew
Oh, I
up
didn't
there,
know
and
that.
then I learned go there. Yeah, right.
Wow. Okay, that's great. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's I like it. I mean,
Oh,
that's beautiful city.
right on. So, so what do you think of the game so far? It looks really like it's gotten a lot of development here already. This is it seems filling right up. They started half an hour ago, so they started at 9:30.
Oh wow, look at this. He
Is
made
this
call.
this is gonna be a co?
Yeah, it's gonna be a call. Yeah, definitely. So it's getting exciting. I mean, there are so many courses. So yeah, look at this. The course card.
Right.
Are you showing the go board?
I will show your go board right now. Thank you for asking me. Yes. Now we're looking at your
Okay.
demonstration on the right with the game in the upper left corner.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that course card they started fighting, but why could have just lived inside? But why didn't? Why just invited Black to make a call? So let's see. He probably do you remember the Samsung Cup?
Yes.
Where Black Isidore made core threads, like a prepared core threads.
Right. He prepared before he started the co by attaching in the corner to make a lot of co threads.
Oh yeah, you have very good
Yeah.
memory.
Hey. I'm
Yeah.
studying.
Yeah.
Actually, we
And
totally didn't
that's
prepare for this off camera. I actually do remember. It's a great sequence. If you want to look it up, it's Isidol versus Kudje in the Samsung Cup. It was, I think, their second game, not their third. But I might be making that part up. That part I definitely don't remember. So you'll have to check the back archives. We've got these other games that we did. So anyway, as you're saying, so he cross-cut to get he attached and prepared by making some co-threads.
so he may make core threads like this one first and then play here. Then right now, definitely this is core threads. If black white play this one first and play here, there's some possibility that black can just take it.
Right.
And just play take the outside.
It's a lot more profit this way, huh?
Right. So but why can live inside? Why can live at least the corner? So you have to think you have to plus and minus which one is better, because if you make this one as core thread, that's one core thread benefit.
Right.
You earn one core thread.
Sure.
So
okay, so actually, before yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Did he play this one or not yet?
I don't. I think he did exactly as you said. He pushed first before he blocked.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Oh, which one? No, this is no. He blocked this one first.
Did he really?
Yeah, right.
Oh, and then he used the push as his first co-threat?
Then he just blocked. Okay, probably that was not enough. He didn't want only the 3 stones. So he just blocked the corner. Right. Yeah, this is still core. White can make this kind of core threat. If black just block, then
It's still ko.
yeah, it's still call, right?
That seems like this has to be really good for black then, to have this be so desperate right off the bat. Is that
Yeah,
not
it
the case?
looks like it looks like picnic call, right? For
Right.
black,
Black really isn't risking much at all.
right? So yeah, he made this exchange. Okay, so far up to this much, right?
Right. So actually, if we could go back a little bit, I know that Kevin Huang, our game recorder this evening, and I were both looking at the opening, and we were really perplexed at the situation on the left side, where black seems really content to crawl on the second line. You know, from it. Could we maybe go over this, Yuseki? I think that we had a lot of questions about.
Okay, let's
About
go to
how
the
this
first
works.
move.
Okay, let's go all the way back.
So yeah, so far, Guri tend to play pretty, plain opening. He
Sure.
doesn't want to fight from the opening, and then he loves this knight move, from the start point.
Right.
And this one between A and B, which one looks bigger?
I would say A because the pro played it, but I would also say A because it's in front of it's in the right direction from your enclosure, right?
Right. And then also, if black play this one, let's say white play B and black play somewhere here, that's double wings.
Sure. Can't let black get that double wing.
Right. That's very good shape.
Right.
So that's black play. That's why this the low side is bigger for both black or white.
Right.
So black can just play here. I think this is also pretty normal.
Right.
But white can get the corner by center. So that's what he doesn't like it. So
Sure.
he slide to the corner. Okay, so here there are so many responses. And list 4, 1, 2, 3, and no, D is like no, D is actually not very good.
He's not very
So
good.
yeah, if you play D, no, white shape is black shape is very good. I mean,
So-
this is Joseki, but it was white's influence and
Okay.
black positioned very well. Just like he played like a normal Joseki, so white didn't get advantage.
This
of
seems like an
having,
important idea here. The idea that, even though this is a Joseki result, it's still not equal because white should have expected a better result because it was already his influence. Do I have that right?
Exactly. That's right. Yeah. So D is not a good move.
So we can rule that one out.
A, B, C. If you play A, this is probably the most common. But still, black shape is pretty good.
I would be
Right.
pretty happy as black. It seems I would feel very comfortable there.
So white wants more. White wants more, so he can play. This one is common too. So black gets the inside and white gets outside.
How does black
Influence.
play here? Does he finish the shape by just taking the 2-2 point, or
Oh no! You don't have to play. You can
You
just play
can
somewhere
tenuki?
else. Yeah, just tenuki.
Oh.
So
Then I-
make sure you don't make this exchange. If you make this exchange, that actually decreases your liberty.
Right.
So it can be
I actually need.
I play this one, and it can be core,
Sure.
like a stage core. This is stage core, but still it can be core.
Right. 2-step co.
Right. Probably why should play this one first?
So really
But
important
anyway.
not to make that exchange because if you don't make that exchange, white can't
Yes,
make that attack.
Right. This one is very big exchange at this time. Even if you don't make this exchange, Why cannot play here? Because that's double attack. The outside will be destroyed.
Right.
Okay. So black is just alive. If I play here, then yeah, this is just alive.
That extra liberty makes all the difference.
Right, right.
Okay. So that's another option for white.
Right. And then white play this one. This one, normally he lose more territory because black can connect. Black can connect and save that one. Save this turn too.
Saves the triangle
C11.
stone, right. Okay.
Right. But white can make like a thicker outside. So it's like it has like a pros and cons. I don't know. No, it's difficult to say which one is better.
But it's
White.
still, this is still balanced. This isn't better for white?
You look this one is better for white, right?
I mean, I try to go by that idea that we've heard about how when you crawl on the second line, it's bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so here black has crawled on the second line, but it's not bad, and I'm trying to understand why.
Okay, so yeah, I like white too. In fact, I like this one better than the other, variation here.
Yeah.
But it was white's influence basically,
Sure.
right? Yeah. At this point, white can expect a lot. Well, black had only one stone, and then right now black saved it. Black destroyed all the white territory, including the corner, and still he has center and played the big one.
So he
in
saves the
upper side.
stone. He saves the stone. He settles his group, and
Mhm.
he lives. So he has a solid base. He doesn't have a target for white to attack, and so those three things sort of all kind of outweigh the general idea of not being too low.
Yes, and then the center, the value of center at this time is pretty big. K16. So for example, let's say white was already here. White made this exchange,
Right.
and black played somewhere else.
The exchange
Maybe
you're making is on the bottom of the board. These aren't showing up with marks.
maybe this one is better for white. And black wouldn't play that Joseki, that variation, because white's thickness is pretty useful right now because white can increase territory in the upper side too. White has very good development.
But in this case, white doesn't have that extra stone there.
Right. So that's black's turn. No, black can take it. So I think it's still well balanced.
Okay, still balanced.
And next move, what do you think? Is it good? Can you play this on? If you play this on, for what reason? I mean, there's so much like an empty spot in the right side. Even corner is kind of open, but he played the center.
It seems like he's trying to build a deep box, right? Build a very deep moyo.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. So by playing A, that move kind of increases the existing stone's value, right?
Sure.
So by that move, all of white's influence becomes brighter right now. They're making real territory.
Right. It makes them cooperate with each other.
Yeah, without A, if black play first,
Right.
if black play first somewhere here, then he cannot use it. He cannot use his influence. White. So that's why white play this one. And black play this one right away. Yeah, because the same reason. If I add like one more stone in the center, it gets like a bigger and bigger, and it gets like a serious box. So black couldn't wait. Black just destroy right away. White can play like a two-space jump this one too.
What would be some of the pros and cons of this one? There has to be some kind of a trade-off. Is there?
Right.
Like, how do you choose between them?
So if you go like a 1-9 further, he can make more territory, like a enclose better in the center. So black probably should play here instead of this one, which is the real game, right?
Right.
So at this time, it's better to, it's easier to attack black.
Got it.
But if you play this one, the low side is not as strong. So for example, if black play here, which is pretty big, by itself,
Sure.
and then black can play something like this one, A or B, and he can try to live inside on
Got
the
it.
low side. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So if white is here, it's less likely, right? You don't want to try to live inside, on the side,
It's a
on the
little more
bottom
solid.
side.
It's a little more solid. Right.
Right.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so now black invaded, white invaded black's territory too.
Right.
But so far, I don't like that much about the idea that black want to live inside only,
You mean the idea that white wanted to live inside only?
right?
Right.
Because while white try to live inside, then black gets outside kind of influence, to erase white's influence, which was actually bigger, and he was main asset. He was white's main asset. The
He's
influence
devaluing his
outside.
own asset here by just trying to submit and live inside on the right.
Right. And then the possibility of attacking Blackstone, the Triangle Stone, is completely gone.
Right.
Right. Right now, it's getting more and more difficult.
And it's
So
just getting stronger and stronger.
yeah, one of the examples that I can try to leave. Maybe he can come outside like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
then
sorry, go ahead.
but then it's getting black territory. Center becomes like a black territory.
It's very solid. It
Right.
seems like it's almost
Yeah.
confirming that territory in the middle for black.
Right. And then why should still struggle to live inside? So in the real game, white made a cross cut here. Wow, look at this.
Right.
He made very bold move.
It's got to be picking a big fight here.
Yeah. So he tried to make something complicated, and then maybe white can make some kind of war and then try to attack the the center. That's the main idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, isn't it too late to fight? I mean,
At the
after he
point that
black
you're
played,
already all surrounded?
yeah,
did he-
and,
It seemed
at
like
this.
White's moves were all very natural. Did he have an opportunity to go out earlier with different
okay,
Haengma?
yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So
Oh,
like this
okay.
one,
Oh, I didn't mean to get ahead of you.
yeah. So at this time, maybe he can play something like this. Maybe something like this one. That's just one of the idea.
Okay. To isolate
So
that
go,
stone in the middle?
yeah, right.
Got it.
And then go to the center. I think the side is not important at this point. Or if you want to fight, maybe this he can think about this one too.
Wow. So that's so this is the continuation that I would expect, but I see.
Yeah, something like this.
Uh-huh.
So in the real game, White's group was already too heavy.
Right.
So it's difficult to give up. He cannot change the direction. He cannot make like some good strategy, like a sacrifice strategy or something.
Sure, because it's too much to give up. It got too big.
Right. If you play this one, then you can maybe play very lightly. And now White's moves are in the center, like a little by little. But then attack.
Right.
The center group.
I sure like this
Or-
style of play as White.
Or from this one, he can go to the fourth line too.
That one's really hard
But
for
I
me
don't
to
know.
see. It seems to like
Yeah,
put my teeth on edge.
this is kind of like a random kind of variation.
Okay,
And of course, I had to read more deeply.
sure.
But if it's like this kind of fighting, that's what white would welcome, right? I
White.
think this one's good.
So White welcomes this
Yeah,
fighting because of the influence on the left, or how does that?
this okay. Just if I check this one, it seems like white erased the right side. I mean, white low side by giving up the upper side, but
Mm-hmm.
the low side looks a little bit bigger than the upper side.
Right.
I don't know, maybe it's overplay.
It would look like an
So
overplay
yeah,
to me.
I need to think more. I mean, I cannot come up the good variation right away. But yeah, this one I think in this move I like to play one move faster.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, because in the real game, these two moves are like a stuck, in the inside, and
Sure.
now he tried to fight, and so that makes it, look like a difficult fighting for white.
Right.
I mean, if he can live inside, that's fine, but his intention was not to live inside already.
Got it. Got it. And so, of course, he invites the ko, and now we are where we came in.
Mm, okay. Then, oh wow, he didn't even, make the call.
Right. How do you decide
Mm,
as a pro to just change directions and say this ko that we just fought for 10 moves isn't important? What
mm.
what happens there to make that cool off like that?
You mean this one at this time?
Yeah.
Uh, it seems like it's not consistent. No, I think that's why.
Wait, you mean
So
continuing to fight the ko is not consistent?
no, I mean he tried to fight here, right?
Right.
Yeah, he made a cross cut,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole idea was like try to attack the center one, this one, and try to make his influence useful.
So he has his sights on A the whole time.
Right.
And so that's why
So
he switches here?
I would say more like he want to use his influence.
Hmm.
If you just want to live inside and then stuck in the right side, then he cannot use his influence, which was his main asset.
Right.
So let's say at this time why play just this one, right? And then I can just leave. Why leave like this? So now you can see what I was talking about,
Right.
right?
Those stones in the
Yeah,
middle seem kind of helpless.
this one becomes very useless. And then also he made a cross cut. It's not black. White made a cross cut here.
Right.
But then, yeah, his group in the center becomes pretty isolated. He might be attacked.
Okay.
So he has no intention to spend two moves in the right side, to save white group. So he tried to attack first the center. The good thing about this strategy for white
Uh-huh.
is that somewhere in this area will be all center. So let's say he play here. This one will be all center.
What happens if black ignores it? He starts a capturing race with the group on the top?
Oh yeah. And then this one will be pretty painful for black. I mean,
Hmm.
black cannot lose this call.
Right.
And then the center, the corner becomes somewhat vulnerable too.
Got it.
So instead of trying to come outside, yeah, he tried to live inside. Wow, that's a bold move too.
Is this
Black.
so? This is him trying to live inside. This isn't just an asking move.
Oh yeah, this is asking move too, right?
Okay, both of those. Got it.
So if I black white play something like this, then yeah, black can try to live inside, maybe like this one.
Okay,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's yeah, basically asking move. He want to know what why wants to play, where why wants to play.
Okay.
Okay, so right now black can play A and B as center.
Okay.
So that has to live inside
Right.
in the center,
Both of those are basically black's right.
right? Oh, it's so like difficult to understand. So the reason why he played this one is
Mm-hmm.
that there's some weakness like A and somewhere here. I mean, he's not going to cut right away, but if you play, for example, if you play something like this, then maybe this one, this one is center, and then he can just try to live inside.
Right.
So why black can make these two stones for free
Sure. So that's
for
why he
10.
plays a9.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
right. So to remove that that kind of move, then he play this one first.
So in that last result you showed, where black lives inside, presumably that doesn't leave white with enough territory, and that stone up on k16 looks really good, right?
K16.
Yeah, in your last diagram where black lives on the inside, white's
Oh yeah,
potential on the top is totally muted by that top star place.
right. Yeah. So yeah, basically he want to protect their weakness. Why he want to protect their weakness for center.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, if black just play here, then white play here, and then black should live inside this one,
Right.
right? Then yeah, he played this one for center, so it's much easier to attack
Right.
black. Or whatever he play somewhere in this area or this area, so it's much easier to attack.
White will definitely have the lead in the attack there. Right. He'll be calling the tune.
Right. So black just ignored.
Right.
So if I play this one, white can kill black. Do this much.
Uh-huh.
This much.
Right. He can kill all of those.
Yeah, right. But that's too small at this time.
Too small. Okay,
Too
that
small.
means everything
Yeah,
else we
that's
do is bigger than this.
right.
Okay.
And then the center is pretty important. If black play fast, then black gets initiative.
Right.
Black is like attacking white.
Right.
If white play fast, white might be attacking black. So the center is more important than like any big territory spot.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well,
this time,
it seems like there hasn't been any change in the record yet. So let me go ahead and introduce the players a little bit more deeply. So holding the white stones, Gu Li. I think many of you guys followed his 10-game set against Lee Sedol earlier this year. Despite that, he hasn't had a bad 2015. He's broke 50%. Won one of the major Chinese tournaments, the Chunlan Cup, and has definitely been making a respectable showing. On the other side of the board, Park Jungwhan. He is ranked number 2 in the world according to GoRatings.org. I think he's ranked number 1 in Korea, and he has had a great 2015. He won the LG Cup earlier this year, I believe he's in the finals of a number of domestic tournaments right now, and that's that win rate 48 or 65 in 2015. That is pretty impressive. These games all come from go4go.net, which has a strong bias towards the tournament games past the preliminary stages. Um, so in the head-to-head matchups, they've apparently faced each other 6 times so far, and Guli has edged him out there 4-2. So historically, Gu seems to do better against Pak than maybe most of the rest of the world. But definitely, there's no indication that this is any person's game so far. This is the NONGSHIM Cup. It's a win and continue format. Japan, China, Korea each field a team of 5 players. The players, it's a single elimination, so as soon as you lose, you are out. And the winner is the team that still has people standing. So Guli here has won the last 2 games, knocking off Choi Chol-han and Kono Rin. The game last night against Kono Rin was really exciting. It went back and forth several times. Guli ending up victorious, of course, because you're seeing him tonight. The winner of this game is going to face the next Japanese player, which we can pretty much be sure is Murakawa Daisuke, who is number 2 in Japan, because we can pretty much bet that Japan is going to keep Iyama Yuta as their trump card, their anchor. Pick your own metaphor. He has 6 of the 7 domestic Japanese titles, and they're definitely saving him for last. So still on the Chinese side, they have Lian Xiao and Ke Jie. They're 2 rising. What do they call them? The young lions. They have a name for them. The new Chinese players who are of the 18, 19 years old. And on the Korean bench still is Lee Sedol, who of course needs introduction. So that's the status of things. They're playing for a prize of about $450,000 US, which is which
Pretty
split
big.
5 ways is pretty nice. What were you gonna say?
Pretty big. I mean,
Pretty big.
this is a big tournament, right?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the majors. Do they also get like a lifetime supply of Nongshim noodles? I don't know. That would be funny. Maybe not.
Yeah, right. Right, then that might be a good idea.
Uh-huh.
You can suggest.
I should say, hey, yeah, by the way, the winner should be eating Nongshim noodles for the next few months.
They should give it to you too.
To me? Oh man. Does a body good.
Okay. Yeah. You are doing some commentary too. Okay. So so black white try to make, if black play black protect, I think white try to make some territory in this low side.
Sure. Would that be enough?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think this is enough.
I had to ask that question before you got there. Dude.
Right. Yeah. And then the center becomes weaker too.
Right.
This center. So I would say white's strategy is not that consistent here.
It seems like he's almost playing a game of chicken, trying to make the stones as weak as possible, but still let them get away.
So yeah, he doesn't know what direction. Maybe he cannot really see clearly what is in front of him.
Right.
So he wants to fight. He actually let me go back. So when he played something like this one, he wants to erase the black territory first, right? Then he suddenly changed his direction to fight. Then this one is kind of fighting move. Then in fact, this one I don't like. This one it's
don't like.
He should try to
3 or 4.
Yeah, number 4. Yeah.
Okay.
He should try to attack the whole group, but he want to get the lower side only, and then left some use for the center right for black.
Right.
And then he play this one, which kind of pursue the territory again.
Well, it also keeps him strong in the middle, right? To make sure that black can't live easy.
Oh yeah, maybe 5 is okay, but no 6. This one doesn't look like a consistent. I expected something like I don't know, somewhere from here. He can still shield and then block and attack.
Right.
Oh, maybe he can just play this one and then not play here then just play somewhere else.
Well, it seems like even if White's changing his plan all the time, if Black doesn't punish him for it, then it's almost like White got to play everywhere, right? So
Black can punish it like this one
with that one,
right now. Yeah, I mean White gets weaker in the
Hmm.
center too.
and this
I
becomes
mean,
a strong counterattack against that middle group.
right.
It seems like there's so
So
many different ways this can go. How many different variations do you think they're reading? Like, do you think like
yeah, this game is so difficult right now because it's very obscure. It's
right?
vague, right?
There's a lot of undecided groups, right?
Right. And then also they are playing in the center. So center is not that clear area. You know, it can be so many variations, so
Hmm.
many moves, so many possibilities.
Right.
So yeah, you know, even if you make a mistake, then it's very difficult to say it's a mistake too,
Huh.
because it's like no one knows. I mean,
So you
black
can
can
make a
just
mistake here,
protect
and we
here.
won't find out about it later until much later. Is that right?
Uh, yeah, probably. You know, if it's like a mistake,
Okay.
then professionals should find it, right? If it's a
Okay.
mistake,
Right.
but then they wouldn't even try to find it. You know, whether it's a mistake or not.
Huh.
So it's very difficult. No, black can protect A, or maybe he can just counterattack right away at B.
Right.
So you can, as a also as a professional, you know, you should develop like a sixth sense. You know that I told you before.
Right.
So A and B seems like, you know, kind of good move. You know, it's intuitive, and
Sure.
then yeah. But if black think it's good enough, you know, black is leading, then he can try to be safe, you know, by playing A.
Sure.
Or if he's like a very confident, or if he think A is not enough, then maybe he can try to counterattack like B.
Okay. Okay. So then, what can we judge then from Black's latest move, which is to cut over at D9?
Oh, he cut this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he want to fight from here. So basically, you know, he didn't want to protect this one.
Hmm.
Yeah. So wow, that move. You know, someone, one pro said Park Jungwhan's reading is like a God level.
As what level? Boss level?
God, no, God,
God's
God.
level.
Yeah, God level.
Wow. I understand
So,
that he spends basically his whole life doing sumego. That like he is
oh
always
yeah.
carrying life and death problems everywhere.
Oh wow. Yeah, how did you know that?
I think I saw some. I think it was GoGameGuru.com had a story, and they like were showing the pictures of the players arriving at the
Hmm.
hotel where they were gonna play. And Park Jungwhan is walking around. He's holding his book in his hands. He's like walking around looking at his book the whole time, and that like every
Hmm.
single shot of him had him doing Go problems on his phone. I think it was. So he was like
Right.
100% of the time doing problems.
Yeah, right. I think he's addicted to
Yeah,
solving life and death. Yeah.
there's worse
And
things.
then this,
Wish
yeah,
I could get
yeah,
my
yeah.
students addicted to life and death.
So yeah, right now there's infinite, almost like an infinite number of life and death problems. Yeah, because professionals are like making life and death problems like every day.
Sure.
And then once, you know, whoever makes the life and death problem, it's going to be out like very quickly.
Right. So it's
So
like a
like
golden
every
age of Sumego, huh?
right.
Huh.
So using all kind of, you know, those apps, you know,
Right.
the social media apps. So okay, so black white's intention is to, you know, peep and then try to, you know, block outside.
Okay.
So actually, I don't know what he was aiming to. I mean, black.
What's
So
the
that
life and
one,
death in the upper left? After Black connects, does he have to worry about that white attachment anymore?
he had to worry about that, right? So if I attach this on,
Uh huh.
black can choose either this way
Uh-huh.
or so in this way, the left side is dead, right?
Right.
That's pretty big. And then in this case, this cut doesn't do much because
It's meaningless, right?
the other part is almost completely dead.
Right.
Or black can play this one,
And live that
but
way.
that's so painful, right? That's so painful. I mean, even this one is center.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to suicide yourself.
everybody out there, you
Yeah.
saw immediately that that block was on the first line was Sente, right? You all saw that because you've all been doing all the Go problems, right? Everybody out there?
Right. Yeah, because this one is dead.
Boom.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it. I'm just asking if they saw it. I know I saw it.
hmm So yeah, that's pretty painful. So I couldn't dare to cut here.
Hmm.
Okay, let me see what he was thinking.
Oh, well, white doesn't peep on that side. White plays on the other side.
Ah, okay. I see. So if I pick this one, he didn't like this one. Like this.
Hmm. There's some
So there
Aji in the
might
corner there?
be yeah, right. There might be a very bad RJ. Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm. But still, it's very difficult to respond to this one. If black this one, which is tiger smart, normally good, but right now it's so painful.
Looks very heavy.
Yeah, right. This one it's a pole shape again, right? Remember the pole shape?
Right.
Yeah, pole. Yeah, white.
Lots of
No,
liberties
black.
and not a lot of eye shape.
Right, right. So yeah, look at those four stones. What does that? What do they do? It doesn't do anything.
Does
No,
white need to
from the
protect
crossbow.
that cut? Doesn't the ladder work?
Yeah. White doesn't have to protect right away. Right. White can probably play somewhere here.
Okay.
I just did this one to make it easy to see the
Easy to see
difference.
that the eye shape is.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know. Did they intentionally play like this? I mean, does it help this this exchange?
You're asking the wrong guy. From
Okay,
the way you're
so
asking me, I would say that it doesn't help.
no. Actually, because I can't. No, his intention was playing this one. Right now.
Right.
Do you remember? At this time, when he played this one, he was thinking about A and B, right?
Right. He could play A first and then play B. Right.
Oh no, you cannot play one first. You cannot play both.
Oh, I
You can choose
misunderstood.
only one. I mean, if you play here,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, that's right. I showed you
Oh, because
just
white will jump away
yeah,
there.
right. I
Right.
mean, just this one to show you that white is not consistent, so black can counterattack. But if you play right now, this one that's too late, right?
Because white has
Black
already
cannot
escaped
play.
the other direction.
Yeah, right.
Right.
After this one, maybe black wouldn't have chance to play K10 in the near future. Maybe later, but not in the near future. So at this time, he should get to choose. A is like a protection, B is counterattack,
Got it.
right? Then he played this one, thinking that these moves were what? These triangle moves. You did it. You got this one. What did it do? What did it do?
It doesn't seem like it does anything. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but he thinks that one is like a manipulation
Right.
somehow.
So, but he has
very
godlike reading, right? So,
right.
so this is just something we're not seeing yet.
Right. It's I don't know what he was reading. I mean, there might be very high level manipulation.
Okay.
So let me try to see. If
Okay.
we play this one, then probably I can play like this, right?
Okay. That all
And
seems normal
then,
so far.
mhm. And then if I made this exchange, it's how does it help? Okay, so if we play here, does it help?
He's got a ladder
Oh.
maker at like H10, but I don't.
Yeah, it's
Or
difficult to
G10.
see.
G10. Sorry.
It's not that clear, but maybe no. If you cut that one later at this at this time, if you cut this one at this time, yeah, why is not going to play here? Why probably play somewhere outside?
Right.
So yeah, maybe that's what I can guess.
So when you use the phrase manipulate the situation a lot, and I guess it might be worthwhile if you sort of tell us what you mean. When you say it, I take it to mean, make the opponent make an exchange now
Hmm.
because they won't
Hmm.
make that exchange later. But
Exactly. Right.
okay. Whew, all right.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, for the folks asking, this is subliminal messaging. It just says go. So I hold it up, it'll just say go. Is actually says go.
Okay. So yeah, black didn't respond.
White didn't respond.
Oh, white didn't respond.
Right,
Right.
right.
Wow, it's so difficult to explain. I kind of guess, I kind of see, suspect what they were thinking, but it's very difficult to explain because there's no answers. Probably even those players who actually play those moves cannot explain very well on their
Hmm.
moves.
So you mentioned earlier sort of a sixth sense, right?
Right.
So are these moves this sort of intuition moves here?
Yeah, that's right. Because how can you read? Like, how can you read all the variation? It's not like a life and death. It's not Tesuji. Oh,
So
finally he lived there.
so how do they develop that sixth sense? Where does that intuition come from? Is it from studying pro games? Is it from doing lots of life and death? How do we arrive at this
Yeah,
intuition?
when it comes to reading, it's a life and death problem, and
Uh
also reviewing professionals game too, and playing games. A lot of method
right.
that you can develop your sixth sense.
Hmm.
That one, I think he really want to play this one, but if he play that one, then black will ignore it again.
And kill
Black will
everything on
just
the right?
play. Yeah, right. So that was what I was afraid of.
Sure.
But this one looks a little bit slow though.
It looks like a reduction almost. Like he's still giving up those other stones.
Yeah, this one I would say actually connection.
Uh-huh.
The three stones. This stone, connect the three stones.
Mm-hmm.
But since he has very very big move, which is if black play A, then white play this A, right?
Right.
So these are huge. So I want to use that position. If black is very busy, that means black is very busy.
Mm-hmm.
So I could play still something like this. Making very uncomfortable for black. So black cannot, you know, ignore it. If black play still this on, then yeah, he can attack. So white's move at A seems to be almost wasted at this time.
Got it.
And then if black play, black respond to this one, probably I can play this one right now.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not going to die. No, it's not going to die all of them at least.
Right. He can still
Right.
get the tail out at least.
Right. So this one looks somewhat slow.
And it leaves black a lot more territory to make in the lower right, right?
Um, black. It's like a black. No, black play this one, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you compare from which one? If you let's compare with from this point.
Right.
No, not that. This is to yeah, this point,
Right.
right? So why was being black was being attacked,
Right.
the center court, but then this one, no, black, no, get out.
Right. That stone is totally okay now.
Yeah, totally okay. And then black play this one and this one, A and B. Black has to sacrifice a little bit, these two stones.
Sure, sure. But you can't make an omelet
Yeah.
without breaking some eggs, and that sacrifice seems fairly small.
Yeah, and then he can still save it. I mean, if you just come out, he can just save it.
Right.
So black got out, by playing A and B like two moves consecutively by center and take the corner too. Yeah.
So apparently
Take this
on
one too.
Taijim, it seems like the betting is very strongly tilted in favor of black right now. Would you say that is because black is ahead on this board, or would you say that is more a fact of Taijim backing the home team in the form of Park Jungwhan?
They don't really backing for like a home team. They just they just bet whoever is like a stronger or whoever they think is like kind of favorable.
Okay.
And in fact, Taizem is a Korean Go server,
Right.
but also they have a Chinese Go server too. So there are so many Chinese, they are betting on the same game,
On Taijim?
and they're synced.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a Chinese Go server, like a Chinese version of Taizem, and if they bet on this game on their Chinese server, the betting is kind of being combined.
Got it. Got it. So that 98% for Park Jung-hwan, 2% for Guli, that's actually the combination of everybody on the Taijim server.
No. Actually, it's not 98%. No, as long as you bet for certain before the certain move, like a move 50.
Uh-huh.
No, it's just combined. I mean, the bet is not decided yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. This
Yeah,
is just what our game recorder is saying. He says it is very heavily tilted in favor of Park Jung-hwan.
Yeah, probably. Park Jungwhan is has a higher rank. He's basically he's stronger than Guli. I mean,
Okay.
based on the rank.
Right. So people are probably just betting based on that rank, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Especially right now, it's very difficult to see who's winning. But in fact, maybe if professionals see and analyze, then yeah, they can see. I think A and B is really kind of good exchange. In exchange of whatever white made in the low side area.
Right.
Yeah, because I see many white move in the center is also wasted, like these three moves.
Sure. They're not doing a lot.
Right. So I can expect because why play this one? Probably this is just like I'm trying to read Greece's mind right now.
Okay.
I might be very much wrong, but Greece played this one thinking that that exchange is bad exchange. It's reasonable to think these are bad exchange. So after this, he feels like he gained already.
So white is thinking he gained just by getting those two black stones because they were a bad exchange for black.
Yeah.
Okay.
He think it's a bad exchange for black, and that makes this kind of slow move.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm trying to justify.
We're
This is
trying
what this one is
to
slow
mind
move.
read here. We're trying to get in his head and figure out
Yeah.
what's going on.
But yeah, this one seems like a slow move really.
Okay.
And
So
then black gets the biggest point, biggest part on the board,
so the temperature is
which
cooled off, so
is
black takes the largest point, which is that corner.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
C17 is largest, maybe like a 30 points. It's so big.
And then the next largest point, I guess, is white starting the ko.
Yeah, but it's much less than C
Really?
because he need two stones. He cannot just leave it.
Oh, because it's two
I mean,
stones. This ko
yeah,
is
yeah, right.
much. Right. Okay.
If white was already here, that might be bigger than this one, bigger than A. No, B is bigger than A, right?
Right.
Because if you play, that looks like more than 30 points, but not very much. It's like a 30 points. But A is by itself is 30 points. B,
Right.
he needs one more move. I mean, it's not here. So you have to divide by 2 for the value. Whatever value in this in the right side,
Right.
because why need to play one more move?
The extra stone means we got to divide by 2. Right.
Right. Oh, now I can save it. Yeah, one of the other reason why A was that huge was because now he can save it. He can save 2 stones, and these can saving these 2 stones can give some pressure to white.
That white group doesn't look like it has any kind of a base on the upper left.
Right, exactly. So if I could kill these stones, right? If I could kill these stones, then these 2 stones that was almost nothing. He doesn't have to worry anything. White doesn't have to worry about black 2 stone escaping outside.
Uh-huh.
But right now, yeah, that gives some pressure because the whole white group is not completely alive.
Right. So as long as white has to worry about that whole group not being completely alive, black moving these stones out actually becomes really important.
Yeah, he can do so many other stuff like this too. So yeah, that one is really painful. I would say the game is over. It's that much painful.
Right.
So then, if I play here, then black can save it by center. That one is also game over too. Black white should make Atari. And then if I play here, then of course it's safe, but this 2 stone is dead. So there might be, that looks very painful.
In that case, those exchanges aren't a bad exchange for black anymore. Those triangled stones.
Exactly,
Right.
that's right. So for my sixth sense, my intuition, tells black is leading,
Okay.
and that's because he made some slow move at
So
A. White,
most of
yeah.
the last couple games we've done these broadcasts, we've counted a lot. Like we've done a lot of we have to count and we have to find out, we have to choose our next move according to what the count is.
Right.
Myungwon, we haven't counted yet this whole.
Yeah, that's because I don't. There's so much like uncertainties on this game. But in fact, let's try to count and it's like a roughly.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's not accurate. Yeah, maybe it
think-
doesn't help much.
right. It's just as interesting to learn why we're not counting as it is to try and take a preliminary count. And we haven't been as concerned counting because the game has all these ambiguities. Is that?
Yeah, right. I mean, for example, how do you count the black territory in the right side? That are still playing core, right? So it's so difficult. What is the value of black territory in the
Well,
right side.
it seems like according to that endgame workshop that we talked about, I would have to give it a 50-50, depending on who wins the ko, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
take
yeah.
it
That
all
one's
there,
like
just
a
cut it in half and say how much is it.
oh right, but that one is when it's like a 10 points, then you can do that.
Sure.
You can just like make it half and five. But this one is too big, and then depending on the
So
where's
it's like
where the
nonlinear. It's
court
like
at.
quantum or something. After a certain size, the normal rules of counting don't apply.
Mm, yeah, right.
Okay.
Yes, no, that's simply like a too big.
Okay.
To just make it half like just apply the simple rule of like a half.
Hmm.
So white black didn't make that exchange. So black saying he can attack the whole group.
Okay.
I think this game can be finished pretty early because right now look at this. White is being attacked.
Right.
Yeah,
Now,
the upper side is being attacked.
last night's game, Kono Rin established a fairly clear lead over Guli early on.
Right. Hmm.
But Guli was able to find a chance and reverse the game with a
Right.
brilliant sequence of reading in the upper right hand
Hmm.
corner. It was pretty
Right.
incredible. I think a lot of folks did not believe that he was able to see as far into the future as he was. Um,
Hmm.
Personally, I'm just like, yeah, of course, why not? But when you say, we think this game is going to be over, is that because you're sort of anticipating that Park Jungwhan will be able to keep up with Guli in the reading department?
Uh, yeah. No, it's largely I anticipate this game is will be finished and then Black can keep his winning
Okay.
largely because he has the excellent the best reading.
Okay.
Remember the one of the Korean professor that
Right.
he has like a God's level of reading.
God's reading. Right.
Yeah, God's reading. So there was accident. Last night. Because he didn't read correctly. Gono Lin.
Right.
So there was kind of accident, and that doesn't happen to Park Jung-han. Almost never. I haven't seen it like listen his games.
Okay.
So if he's like a winning, he's not going to screw up
If
by
if he's
by
winning, he'll
misreading.
win. Okay.
Yeah, he'll just win like it's just straightforward.
Okay. So in that case, I guess you said, did you want to try and do a preliminary counting?
Oh yeah, sure.
A very fuzzy
So
one. A
okay.
very fuzzy one. I'll remind everyone who we are. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Andrew Jackson. With me is Myungwan Kim, 9-dan professional from the Korean Baduk Association. We are broadcasting Game 9 of the NONGSHIM Cup, three-way international tournament between China, Japan, and Korea for almost $500,000 and the right to say that they are the best in the world. This is Guli holding the white stones and Park Jungwhan holding the black stones. Guli, famous in China, holds a number of major titles. He most recently won the Chunlan earlier this year. Park Jungwhan currently rated number 1 above Lee Sedol in Korea. Also just an incredibly fierce competitor. You heard it here. God's own reading.
Mhm.
So Myungwan, you look like you got a count.
Oh, okay. So I will count White has like very roughly 50 points.
Okay.
Yeah, something like less than 50 points on the bottom side, but he has some couple of points in the upper side. So maybe 50 points. And Black has a little bit over 10 points, 11 points in the left upper corner.
Right.
And I would say 20 points, something like a 20 points in the right lower corner, because White can something like an invade.
There's still some Aji there on the right side.
Yeah, right, like 20 points, 30 points. So if Black can make 25 to 30 points, then maybe 30 points would be pretty good, pretty
25 to
safe
30
for
points
Black.
where? Sorry.
So rest of the goalboard. So
Okay.
basically, right upper side,
Got it.
including the corner. So 30 points. But of course, if Black can kill White, that only like more than 30 points,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So that means white must save it,
Right.
or white should get like a very big benefit out of that call.
It seems like if he has a weak group, that ko is going to become very threatening, right? As black will be able to make moves against that group in the upper left as ko threats.
Yeah, that's right. And then also the center, no, he can probably make some territory in the center too
Hmm.
for black. So 30 points doesn't seem to be difficult for black.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's the entire upper side that we're talking about. That does seem
Right.
very achievable. He doesn't. He
Right,
can
right.
just make T17, and he'll almost have 30 points out to the star point on the top, right?
Yeah, right. So he can, let's say, he makes something very solid move. Maybe this one. I mean, in this case, it will be still very difficult for white to attack, and black is very solid in the center, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I think black can attack from this side first.
Hmm. And sort of do a
Yeah,
splitting
that's
attack here.
right.
Hmm.
That was also possible, especially he's confident on his reading,
Definitely looks like it would make the game more complicated going that way.
right? So black has so many variations, so many strategies,
Mm-hmm.
and they look all like very competitive.
Okay.
They look all very it's white has some difficulties.
So black is
This
choosing from a bunch of plans that all look good.
mm-hmm,
That's a great position to be in. I wish I was in that
right.
position more often. That would be very nice. I just have so many
Yeah.
good moves to choose from. I can't pick.
So it's like so many strategies.
Hmm.
They look all very very competitive. It's you can choose like option A, B, or C. But if you in this case sometimes it can ruin. I mean, if you think wherever I play it might be all good, then you can probably pick the worst one. Without knowing
Now
what
you're
what
talking about
should.
my game. This is my game you're talking about.
It's you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, that's very common.
Okay. Okay.
You can get
So
to choose like a one.
he's using a
Mhm.
lot of time on this move. The time controls, by the way, each player gets 1 hour of thinking time, and then there is only one period of 1 minute overtime. So after they've used their full hour, they're in 1 minute sudden death, which means that we can pretty much guarantee that this game will move at a reasonable clip. They started at 9 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, we're going to guess that they're probably both in Byoyomi. So here was his plan that he arrived at. This looks like it's splitting the difference between that thick move that you mentioned earlier,
Mhm.
where black just gripped that white stone in the middle, and also attacking the white group on the top.
So yeah, this one is actually the safest move. He just connected. He just protected the center.
Mm-hmm.
So in fact, what I expected like this one or this one because that's kind of Park Jungwhan style, very
Okay.
competitive. If you play B, it's very busy. If you play B, both A or B, you make white very busy, right? Because you cannot ignore it.
Right.
But this one is somewhat slow. I can just play somewhere here, or just give the ball to white.
Sure. So,
Nice white decision.
but it seems like white also is always going to have two things that he has to do, right? If white doesn't end in sente, black can always start the ko again, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
So this one, actually, this one explains that why black think black is good. He think he's winning.
okay.
Yeah, it explains that. And from the last two games,
Uh-huh.
so if white think black think he's winning, black think black is winning, then what's white's position?
White's got to think he's losing.
Yeah. So he should try, even harder to get some benefit.
Okay.
Whether you are losing or winning. So he's trying to get something more out of black's position.
Okay. So how can he do that? Is what areas does he have to try and make those complications?
So, for example, if he can play this one,
Okay.
A or B, I mean, he's not going to play either one. Maybe he can play something like this.
A little more active than just submitting
Yeah,
and
right,
making base.
right. And then try to cut this way. Or maybe this one. Yeah, this one works too. Yeah, yeah, I think black, in fact, I think white is behind. So white should try to play very aggressively too.
Did Black play K9 there? It looks like on the record that I'm seeing that he has L9 instead. They seem very
Oh,
similar to me.
oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the difference between those two?
This one gives more pressure to white in in the right side. Yeah,
Okay.
this one looks this one looks better, in fact. Right. So for example, if I cut this one, that's tiger's mouth too, right? Yeah, this one is also tiger's mouth. So I can play, black can play this one more easily without worrying about the cut.
Got it.
Hmm. Oh, did you just play here?
Well, that sort of blows a hole in that
Okay.
theory.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. I think maybe he can do much, or he may think this one may give him better possibility.
Okay.
Either he think he's winning, or he think no, even he's losing. You know he should wait at this point. If he play here, then probably that may lower the winning possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, because white is weak. Upper side.
Got it.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so oh yeah, that was pretty big too.
Is that
And
threatening the
then
cut there at F8
yeah,
directly?
yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So if you just connect, that was very big, the center. And then there's so all the RJs are gone,
Right.
and black is very strong. It is big by itself. So if I play somewhere here, that exchange already is very good exchange. He gained
Sure.
a lot.
Sure. It's free and he can connect to those other two stones on the bottom at any time.
Right. If I play this one, then there's some RJ. If I play black push this one, white is not going to respond right now. But black can live inside.
This gives away a lot of territory, though, doesn't
Right, right.
it? It seems like that exchange on the outside can't possibly be enough.
Right. So yeah, that leaves very, very, very bad RJ. If I respond, yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, this move is so painful. Oh, oh, I see now. He saw some RJ by attachment by that area.
White
So
did?
that's why, yeah, yeah. So that's why white just play this one. No, why saw some RJ here.
He didn't want to resolve the Aji by jumping out at H14 like we looked at earlier.
Right.
Okay.
Then where does it play? Okay, this one doesn't work. This is not the snapback.
Right.
And one liberty is empty. So he should play this one.
Okay.
If black play this one, that's somewhat different because I can cut now.
Right. He's
So
not
that
as
makes
worried
us
about the cut behind him at f8 because he can catch stones in the center.
right. So and then he didn't make this exchange. I mean, the other variation is like he made that exchange. That's a hugely bad exchange.
Right.
So if I black play this one, then I can cut.
Sure.
So that's what he was aiming to. Then was
Snapback.
this is snapback.
Knapsack.
And then at this time, just at a glance, does it look like I can do something? Is there something for white?
It doesn't look like it at a glance because he's so short of liberties, and if he
Yeah,
cuts,
right.
black is almost alive, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
but
there's continuous Atari. Yeah, this is continuous Atari.
oh, I just assumed that he wouldn't connect. That black would just capture the other stone
Which one?
instead of connecting here.
Oh yeah, right. That's right. He cannot connect.
Right.
Exactly.
He would cut maybe behind at f8.
Right.
I guess he doesn't have time to do that either.
Yeah, but right now it's getting complicating.
Right.
It's getting complicating. He can. Black cannot just lose this core.
Sure.
The center is being destroyed.
Right.
Ah, I see. That explains why he played h17. Right. That explains why he played that one. Oh, so he played this one, right?
Right.
So white should play here and then cut.
This is expected, yeah.
Yeah. Now whoever has the better reading can win. So I think white is thinking about this one.
Okay.
So it's complicated fighting, but if white cannot enclose. I mean, if I play this on, if black play this on, that's relatively relief for white because I can make this exchange, and at least the upper side looks pretty much alive.
Sure. Does he have time to turn and take that stone in the middle at J12, or does he have to go back and connect?
J12, no, that J12 is not that good. So he should play. He should cut and make
he should go for something larger. Okay.
Right. So then I can play here and then play something like this one.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he's aiming for right now. Something like this.
It's a very active way to defend that cut floating behind him at f8.
But the problem is, what happens if I play black play this one? Now the fighting transfer to the upper side. So white has no time to play somewhere here because the upper side is so weak.
How does black attack against the upper? Okay, with the kick.
Yeah, something like this. But white has this is not enough space to make two eyes.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
And then if white play this on, black can just connect.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to work for white.
Looks grim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's worth pointing out though that they're still, back here. They're much earlier. If I switch back over here, what they're looking at right here, white is trying to read all of that ahead of time, and if it doesn't work, he's going to change his mind and do something else, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so right now they're here trying to look at all that.
Oh, he played this on. Wow. His reading is so good. I mean,
Gulis, you mean?
yeah, right. So he thought that fighting doesn't work, right?
Right.
This fighting, yeah, it's too much. He doesn't want to fight that much.
Right. It would just weaken his group on the top too.
Right. So what he wants was to cut this one, to cut like these guys.
Aha! Cutting off this triangle stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
right. That's what he wants. And then the way to do it is making that exchange, these two exchange,
Which exchanging A and B.
right? And then if I play this one, I mean if black play this one looks like connect, but if I can play here.
Wow. Oh, I see. That's sneaky. Oh, that's great. Keep going. Keep going. Show it. Show everyone else. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, right. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. And now, boom, double Atari. Brilliant.
Right. Yeah,
Brilliant.
that's what
Brilliant.
you want. Maybe he should play. He can play this one first.
You can just cut directly.
Mm.
Sure.
I don't know which one comes first. I think both works.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this one. Okay. If I black play this one, then I can cut here. So yeah, that's very clean cut.
Sure. Clean cut leaves very little endgame
Right.
behind, and it actually makes white's territory pretty countable at 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5, 6, 7. That would be
Right.
50 points in the bottom left, right?
Right. Yeah, that's pretty big. Wow, look at this. Yeah, his reading is very good, right? He read this move, J7, when he played A and B. He wasn't. He didn't aim to kill Blackstone, here.
Right. He's not targeting that big clump.
Right. Yeah, he's targeting the other two, like these two.
The other two, yeah, the squares.
Right.
Wow.
So yeah, see, that was also manipulate. Professional players love manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like their hobby, right? When they play, they look for manipulating parts.
Right.
But that was difficult, especially for amateur players, because you have to have very good reading. Without reading, you cannot, make manipulating move. So if you play this one first, if you play this one like directly, it doesn't work, right? If you play, at this point, black can give up.
Because
Yeah.
he's
White,
getting enough on the upper and the center side?
right. Why lost too much? No, I cannot gain that much.
Okay.
So, or he can even, oh yeah. So that's too much. So he made this exchange first. That's significant difference.
Got it. Got it. But it seems like even though he's cut those two stones off, he still has to worry about the attack on the upper side, right?
Oh yeah, right. Because he made a bad exchange. Yeah, this is kind of bad exchange. So black just took it. But why has very good territory in the low side? So at least if black cannot attack very well for the upper side, so he can I can say, yeah, I gain more. I gain more than I have to give up.
Okay. So then that means white must be sure that white's alive up here then, huh?
Yeah, of course. Not only alive, not only just live, he should live very well. Okay, right now. this he want to attack protect this one first, but there might be gote. So I think he can just take it. If he win this call, black is still winning, I guess. I have to count.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this kind of counting. Yeah, let me count this one first.
Okay, you count. I'll go ahead and do introductions for
Okay.
our folks joining us. It looks like we are again on the front page in the top 3 or 4 on YouTube Gaming, which is pretty cool. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
just
that's
joining us, this is Game 9 of the NONGSHIM Cup, international tournament between Japan, China, and Korea for $500,000 and bragging rights to be the best in the world. We have the heavy hitters of the Go world. We have Park Jungwhan, currently number 1 in Korea, and Guli, who I believe is number 3 or so in China. It's been an exciting game so far. Guli already has won 2 games for his team. He's performing. That's all you need to do. If everyone on your team wins 2 games, you guys are the champions. So that's all you need to do. Just get 2 games, and you're doing what you need for your team. So he's already won 2. He defeated Choi Cholhan, and he defeated Kono Rin. If he wins tonight, he'll face the winner tonight. Will face Murakami Daisuke of the Japanese team. The Japanese squad is down to 2 players. They have Murakawa Daisuke, as I mentioned, and behind him is Iyama Yuta, who is I think he's on a 25-game winning streak, and he has 6 of the 7 domestic titles in Japan. So pretty exciting to see him in an international tournament. It's been a while since this last one, as the Japanese domestic tournaments seem to line up almost precisely with the major international tournaments. The Chinese team still has Lian Xiao and Ke Jie, and those are both, they're just beasts. They have been rampaging through the pro scene. Really tough to find anyone who can stop them. And so Korea here is down to just Park Jungwhan and Lee Sedol. If Park Jungwhan loses, it's all going to fall on Lee Sedol's shoulders to keep Korea in the game. Historically, Japan and China have been trading the NONGSHIM Cup back and forth. Currently, China has won the last 2 years. Korea won in 2013. It has been... Japan has not won since 2006, so Japan is very hungry for a win, and I think they're feeling pretty confident about Iyama Yuta as their cleanup hitter. Okay, Myungwan, you mentioned, you said you were going to do a count, and here I am blabbering. What do you got?
So yeah, so right now both black and white got like almost like a 80 something points for confirmed territory.
Okay.
But white has, I didn't count any potential in the center for black. I mean,
Okay.
white play right now here, there might be not much of potential. But
and when you say both players have 80, is that before Komi?
Yeah, right. Yeah, before Komi,
Before
right.
Komi, okay.
But without counting anything about the center.
Right.
But at least like something like this one is center, and I didn't count like this much or anything about here.
Okay.
So, and then if I just count like this one, this much, then it looks like a black is, but not much. Yeah, I think black is winning, but it's not that much difference. So that explains, black want to attack more and get some more benefits. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but white is very weak. Basically, at this point, look at this. White is very weak, right?
Right.
Black can play. Yeah, black could have played this one too.
Directly. So white can actually lose the ko on the right and still be in the game. Is that what I hear?
Only if white plays so much like a big point, big area, gain a lot. For example, like this one.
Sure.
I mean, every single move, like this one, and this one, these are pretty big. So
both of those together might be enough to give up the ko?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. Because they're still fighting, and then they're still like aiming to kill like a big group too.
So how about the bottom corner, the bottom side there, between the black corner enclosure and the white stones, or the bottom right black enclosure? When does that become the largest part on the board?
After they sort the life and death in the upper side, in this, and then the right side. So it's relatively not important.
Okay.
That is, in fact, because of the counting, I kind of see the changes on the board. So I was like a leaning toward to black, but right now, playing A and B, looks like a white is better.
Okay.
So I can see that move was pretty good. He gained a lot. The
But
white gained a lot.
White would have to find a way to play A and B. So in the game as it is, it doesn't look like White's ever going to get a chance to play B.
Right. But now it's difficult. I mean, black is busy too. That means black is very busy. Black cannot just take the call and then just win and then win the game.
So
So
Black
that's not
can't
enough.
actually relax. Okay. Okay. Great.
Right. Black cannot relax. So wow, see, black cannot just take this one. Maybe this is not enough.
That's amazing.
So what? Yeah, I can just leave. So yeah, if you look at it right now, it's kind of looking back and then compare like this present moment to what it was. Overall, black didn't make that much of comparing from this point, right?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah,
That
black didn't
looked
make
like
much.
it was going to put a lot of pressure on the right group, but it hasn't put any pressure on it at all. White has just ignored the whole thing.
Right, but comparing this way, why gained a lot, so much in the center, in the bottom one. He just eat it. He got everything. He just played these two stones for free,
Right.
right?
In comparison, Black has this attack on the group on the top, but if he doesn't get anything out of it,
Right. So no, for this, no, I right now I kind of think, why can win this game? I mean, it's kind of, I thought I expected black can win, but
right.
that move was very good. And then if I win this game, I would say this one can be winning move. So the winning move is very rare. You don't play with a winning move. There's only losing move.
Usually someone plays the losing move, right?
Yeah, right. So because you're supposed to play the right move, all the time, because that's why you don't play you don't say winning move.
Right.
It's
The
like
phrase
just
is
the right
losing
move,
move. That's right.
right? But if you see something like an extraordinary move, like A, then you can say barely, but you can say that's a winning move because it's not common.
Right.
It's kind of better than the right move.
Okay. Okay. So they have
So
moved on a bit. It looks like White has been able to
yeah.
break into the middle with a ko. It doesn't
Mhm.
look like the life and death is settled here.
Oh, right. It cannot be settled. As long as it's settled, then the game will be decided.
Oh,
So yeah, like I showed you. So black's goal is to bother white as much as possible and
right.
get some extraordinary benefits.
Sure.
And white's goal is just to live without hurting hurting like anything.
Okay.
That's what like all about in this area, and that's what they are fighting for.
Okay.
And so yeah, black cannot avoid the call. So yeah, so black should win this call too. So he make some kind of losing call threats, but that doesn't matter because he should win this call.
If he does win this
I mean,
ko, doesn't
if
that?
I play it,
Yeah. Sorry. When,
I mean, if white just connect, then black can play here. So that's call, right?
Still
Yeah,
ko.
this is call. This is big call. Yeah. Wow, that's really shoes. I mean, whoever wins this call, win this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say if black wins this ko, doesn't that basically kill the whole white group?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, do you think they
Mhm.
know in advance who can win this ko? Like,
Yeah, you have to count, the call threats.
okay,
Okay, let's count.
are we counting ko
But
threats?
yeah,
Okay, you want to use the numbers and show us which ones you got?
okay. So this one is
Right.
call threat. And then but yeah, I have to count not all the value of call threats too. So make sure the value of call threat is enough, to
Right. It's not enough to just say
give
that the
up.
ko threats are there. You have to
Mhm.
actually make it big enough.
Right. This one seems like white has better call threats. Black
Okay.
has the less call threats, but white can play this one too. So it's not going to work for black.
Oh, so that ko threat doesn't actually help him.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think this is going to be the case, but okay, let's see the. But I believe white can choose the better call. Let me see. Oh,
Choose which better ko.
he didn't play that. He didn't play that one. He just tried to win this call. I mean, he didn't make that exchange.
Didn't make which exchange? Sorry.
Yeah, this exchange.
Oh, he hasn't
Yeah.
done that first. Right. Okay.
Yeah, right. This exchange. He
Got it.
just will try to win this call.
It seems better.
Yeah, right. That one is better. So the problem for black right now is that he should make like a very bad court threat in the center. I mean that one was pretty bad already.
When you say he needs to make a really bad ko threat, you mean one that damages himself or like a really severe ko threat?
Uh, the damage, no, A and B is very bad exchange
Right.
for black.
Right. It hurts for black to
But
play A.
right, but without that one, there's no court threat, so black has no choice. Black must win this call. I mean, as well as white, so both of them must win this call.
But right now, black is the one who we think has fewer ko threats. So when we say black must win this ko, it's because we're assuming that white will actually be the one who wins the ko.
Because yeah, white has some kind of inside core threat here, something like this one too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Local ko threats? Do you call them inside
Yeah,
ko
right.
threats or local?
Yeah, local. Yeah, local core threat
I mean,
is better.
is the Korean term inside or internal or something like that?
Inside, internal. Yeah, inside, local. We don't say local though. Yeah, maybe inside.
You say internal.
Yeah,
Idioms,
internal.
idioms, idioms.
Mhm.
Okay, well, this is the decisive fight.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And then why
joining us.
should what does your sixth sense tell?
My
That one
sixth,
is better core threat. Yeah.
my sixth sense. Oh, I'm still working on using all five of my senses. The sixth one is I don't know. Let's see. It seems like white is in a better position. Um, even though white has everything at risk. I'm running out of. I guess actually there's some co threats on the bottom, right around e5.
If I
Is there some co threats on the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
left?
right.
So maybe black actually has a fair number of co threats as well.
Okay, let me see. Where can it play?
what the co-threats
So
are.
he
This
can
is very
play.
exciting. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Really appreciate having y'all here tonight. This is Myungwhan Kim, Nandan Professional from the Korean Baduk Association. I'm Andrew Jackson. We're watching Professional Go. And it is just fascinating. Thanks so much for joining us. Glad y'all could be here. I'm trying to follow what Myungwhan.
I believe white has better court, more court threats. And then black cannot, respond this one. This is what he can do.
You can get the tail.
Right. And then if I play this one, okay, actually right now it's much easier to count. So
Okay.
let me count.
Okay, so let's count here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, the teams here playing for $500,000 US. It's actually 500 million won. Great title. This is the NONGSHIM Cup, so here to pick up some. They're such fine folk. Support the Go establishment.
At Costco.
At Costco. That's right. You can catch them at Costco.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to be listening to me. You were supposed to be counting.
Oh yeah.
I guess
But
I'm supposed to be
black
counting.
still has like 80 points.
Okay.
White black.
You mean white still has 80 points or black still has 80?
Oh, black has 80 points.
Black has 80.
Oh, white has more than 80 points. Yeah, white won.
This way white would win.
Yeah. So yeah, look at that. All the white black territory in the upper side has been destroyed.
Uh-huh.
I mean, black gets the right side, but white gets a lot in the center too. In the course of making bad the court threats.
Right.
White gets like 10 points there too. And white gets center. Yeah, right. So yeah, it's not a surprising, no surprise that white is winning at this time. So what's the real game?
The real game.
So
the
this
real
one.
game.
Yeah.
Black
Until this
split
much,
that
right?
threat in the center. Yeah, a few more after that.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Wow. That seems like that gives black more threats by responding that way, right?
This one?
Yeah, the L10.
The problem is whether you can play this one. Yeah, you should be very careful. I mean, black should be very careful because white can just play this one here. Yeah, it seems like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Win the co and still lose the group.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't work for black. So black should connect. So yeah, no, white didn't lose any core threats.
And in fact, he even got a few more points in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. So it looks so for the folks who are calling this game already for white, it is a little premature. We had a game where we were fairly certain that Kono Rin was gonna win last night, and instead Guli was able to pull it off. So just what was it you said that his weakness was? That when he is very far ahead, that sometimes he will play a very confident move.
Oh yeah. That's this move was what I was talking about. The A.
Yeah. One where he's feeling very confident about his position, and so he plays one slack move, and then suddenly you're not so confident about his position anymore, right?
Right.
Oh, that can definitely happen here.
But no, last night he had like a very excellent reading, and then that's how he could reverse the game, right? So today it's somewhat similar. I think he was like somewhat behind, but he made a very excellent reading. which is this one, B.
Define B. Yep.
Yeah. After some, manipulation move at triangles. So maybe the same strategy, work today too.
Mm-hmm. So if Guli wins here, and everything is going to be riding on Lee Sedol, then
Right. Yeah. I think I thought Park Jungwhan will win this game. Maybe he made a mistake. Black. At this point, still it looks okay, but
it's a very sharp
let me
counterattack.
see. Yeah, right. It's so difficult to see, which was a mistake. I can just guess right now. Maybe this one he could have played here first.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's hard for white to play. What was the move he made in the
But
game?
also, like looking back, if black cannot attack white very well, yeah, white gained a lot, right? White
Right.
black's expectation is pretty high.
Right.
So at this time, it might be already like difficult for black. So yeah, white then if it's true, white play very well. I cannot explain other than that.
Okay.
Mm.
So, and it is worth saying that this is a preliminary analysis that we're doing on the fly. Yeah, it does seem like he wouldn't be able to get h14 as an answer to that peep. Okay, sorry. This is a preliminary on the fly analysis. We're pretty happy to get the analysis as we are playing. But it is possible that, the off the cuff analysis, you have to wait to see how it turns out before you can make true pronouncements.
Okay, yeah, the game has been proceeded as we expected. No, that's actually a very step forward. No, why cannot black cannot lose this core? So black cannot avoid core. So black should just keep playing. This is a real game, right?
Yeah,
Is it
it
a real
looks like
game?
you're all
Yeah.
caught up there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it's very straightforward. Black should play here, and then this one is kind of only. Okay, wait a minute. So right now, oh yeah, that's still big, but I need to still count if this one will be the option. But that's very big. No, I cannot give up. Okay. White will connect. Well, if I play this one, I can remove one more core threat, right?
Right.
Yeah, because if I play here, then there's one more core threat to this one. But white doesn't have to play here because just one more core threat doesn't make any difference because white has many core threats in this area.
Okay.
Black cannot respond anyway. So, but yeah, this one is just white was winning, right? So I expect at this time white is winning.
Even if black cuts off the, what is it? It's 5, 10, 14 stones on the left side that are sort of hanging there. He can give up those 14 stones, and that's
Yeah, right.
okay. And I guess it's also 5, 10, 14 stones on the right side. So black can take his pick of starting the ko on the right to take 14 stones, or take 14 stones on the left. Either way, he only gets 14 stones, and it's not enough to catch up with black, right?
Right.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah, so based on my counting, yeah, white win a lot in this case. White gained a lot.
So what's the mood in Korea gonna be like if Lee Sedol will have to face every single player remaining?
That'll be very tough. I mean, Park Jungwhan is number one,
Right.
and everyone rely on Park Jungwhan
Okay.
as the next leader, like next Lee Sedol or Lee Chang-ho.
Right.
But yeah, he's his record in the World Championship, World Tournament is not that good.
Why do you think that is?
So, oh yeah, that's everyone is like asking about. Why he's so good in the local tournament, like domestic tournaments, but not as good in international tournaments. And then I don't know. You can ask Park.
I'll ask him next time I see him. That's right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's not going to answer that question.
Probably not.
Yes. Okay, so what happened? Is it?
So it's a little
Oh,
bit
this is
different.
your game, right?
He played there. Yeah, the real game is right, like
Oh, he
that.
just took it.
Right.
Oh,
And then black captures, and then white just plays here.
okay. That explained something. Now, how to interpret that black-white play? Why didn't I said? Why can just connect this one?
Right.
Because it doesn't really matter. The number of corsets.
Right.
Just additional corset doesn't matter. But he just took it this one.
I was
Why
just
he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you'll tell me.
Yeah, because this is good enough.
It's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's the only answer. After this one. So right now, white tones being this one is way better than being here. Right?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, the A is way better than this one because later if I play something like this, then that one liberty liberty difference is huge difference.
Makes it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But he still played this one. That means he's saying, yeah, whatever. I'm
I'm
winning
still
anyway.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I just just make it easy.
Okay.
Make it everything clear.
Okay.
I just remove like any uncertainties. So that kind of attitude.
So do we, I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say,
didn't read this one. Yeah.
do we think that black is going to find some way to resist? Like we've assumed that black doesn't answer L16 by taking the ko. Right.
Right. But this one is still dead. Let me see what he was thinking at this time. So yeah, this one doesn't work. Isn't there any really like a super like a brilliant move?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I don't know. Yes, I've spotted it.
So some possible variation like this, but still doesn't work. It doesn't work for black.
Okay.
Black is still dead.
Right.
So that's not it. That's not the case. Yeah, it doesn't work. He just played. Try something like anything. Yeah, it basically the result is almost the same. White should play, black should play here. And I can play this one and leave. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So if you play that one, there might be something like this.
Oh ho.
Yeah.
Well, this seems straightforward. Just don't go for S18, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
You just don't have to take that profit. That's okay.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. Not a big deal. So I think. Oh yeah. He doesn't have to make that push. I mean this push.
Right.
Looks like some bad exchange, but still another big difference. Oh, he did it.
Uh-oh.
Is it okay? Let me see. I wouldn't play that one.
Well, he can still back away from it, right? He could still just. Oh no, he can't now.
No, just he cannot. So let me carefully examine what's going to happen. If we play this one,
That was what I was looking at.
yeah, that one. Well, if I play black play this one first, that doesn't work.
Sure, he doesn't have time.
But but black can play this one first. That one doesn't work for white. And then this one doesn't work because black didn't make this exchange, so black can just cut.
And white can't connect on the outside because he loses on the left. Just show the last part
Right?
there.
Yeah, white can. If I play this one, that's call. This
Right.
is call.
Which would be a huge success.
Yeah, right. Oh, actually, it's not call. I'm sorry. It's dead.
It's just dead. Oh ho.
Yeah, this is just dead.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, black make this exchange. That's already he gained liberty, because right now if we play here, if black play right now, then white is not going to play this on.
Right.
We can just directly decrease his liberty. So that doesn't work. So white should play here. Or I can play this one. Let me see. By the way, black can make this exchange.
Sure, anytime.
It looks like white is dead.
Okay, does it have a but following it? Is there a but? Or is white just dead?
Okay, let me see. Wait a minute.
That looks like
Oh
like
yeah,
you are short of liberties here, right? As white?
white can play. Yeah, black. Actually, black is dead. So black can play. Black can play this one.
Uh-huh.
And if I play here, black can play this one.
Right.
So yeah, white is dead. This one is white dead.
Okay.
So white should play something like this.
Okay.
But then black can still play here.
Preventing white from playing Atari.
Yeah. No, this one doesn't work actually. But
Oh, okay.
black can gain some
Right.
points here.
So this is all moot because black didn't actually play R18. Like the whole discussion, black just connected solidly.
Oh really?
Yeah, he didn't do the tiger's mouth.
Oh.
Sorry, I gotta call it like I see
Yeah.
it.
I Oh, what did I miss? I think that was a good idea to try to connect from the first line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, if I play this one, then black can just connect.
Sure.
It's like a just easy connect.
Right.
Yeah. How about let me take a break
Okay.
and just see what was happening here.
All right. You heard the man. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna see what's happening right here. Don't go anywhere. We are watching. Where am I? Here we are. We're watching the NONGSHIM Cup. Park Jungwhan versus Guli. We will be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Thanks, folks.
Sure.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you all grabbed a cup of tea. Tuned in to the thrilling conclusion Park Jungwhan versus Gu Li. We are officially back, and my cat is away from me. All right. I'm joined here. I'm Andrew Jackson. I'm joined by my good friend Myungwan Kim, 9-down professional from the Korean Baduk Association. Thanks for joining us, Myungwan. Thank you so much also for helping us understand what's been going on in this game. It seems like there has just been all sorts of depths and complications. So, what you mentioned you wanted to read a sequence while we were away at the break. What did you discover? Okay. Okay. Right. 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 Oh, oh, sorry, I forgot. Sorry. Ah, I had you on mute. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we just lost all that. I'm so sorry, Myungwon. My mistake. Getting a little late here.
Yeah, it's okay.
We were saying that Myungwon was saying that he was looking at this sequence here because this is what he's really curious about. The middle of the game, the moves in the middle of the board, actually not as interesting because it's going to be really hard for Black to reverse the game. We're trying to find out why Black played R18 instead of R17. And as you were just saying, sorry, this is right where you were, so go right ahead.
So again, black can play here. This one doesn't work, as I showed you. But it seems like black cannot still win because that doesn't work.
Right.
It's very close. It's really like a very like a half a move close.
You mean
Black
half a
can,
move close for this to work for Black or for White? Sorry.
yeah, I mean it's very close. It looks like it works for black, but yeah, that doesn't work. So they play here. I mean, yeah, okay, this one. Black cannot play. White cannot play here, but yeah, white can play just this one and only get the fourth tones,
Right.
and then this fourth tone is just good enough. It's all white needs.
Right.
So there might be some other complicated variation.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, that doesn't. It really looks like he can do something, but yeah, it's very close, but it doesn't work.
Okay.
But yeah, why should still black should still try something like this?
Okay. Even if it doesn't work, Black should do it. And the reason he avoided it was that he doesn't want to make the exchange so that he can later play T17 as endgame, right?
I think he didn't see this one. He didn't see the possible complication of this move.
Right.
He didn't see it, so that's why he didn't block it. And then white also, why shouldn't play this one? This one could have been like a losing move. If it
I was
if it
almost that one where Gu Li is very confident and just, sort of
yeah, that's right.
goes into
So
autopilot.
right, it's just it was very close to make like a very big mistake,
Right.
almost like a losing move when he thought the game is over.
Right.
But that didn't happen. So right now, I told you black has like 80 points, but white has even more than 80 points. So black should get a lot. I mean, like this one doesn't work. I mean, anywhere, somewhere here doesn't work. So not even this one. Maybe this one is not big enough. So he should increase the most.
Right.
And remember, if you work at this one instead of here, that one would be like really the end of the game.
Right.
I believe that one is like a kind of the best move, but he didn't play that one because he was so confident that it's not going to die.
Right.
You know, I mean he can reduce and needs like a some of it. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to why it's going to die, and then black can make a huge territory. So yeah, white can save it. Do you feel like that too?
Like white can save those stones in the middle?
White can either save the stone in the middle or destroy all the black territory in the right side. So like limits
Sure.
white black territory like a I don't know like a 10 points, like a 15 points.
I definitely can see that I can destroy either the territory or save the stones, but it's not immediately obvious that I would be able to save the stones
Yeah.
just by themselves.
So black cannot play this one, right?
Right.
Yeah, this is that.
Over.
I mean, yeah, if this one is dead, it doesn't matter how much territory it can make in the rest of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Even white can play somewhere here too. If black play here, then this one is actually good enough too
Right.
for white.
Because he'll be
So
almost alive on the right side there.
right. But then the Tesuji. Do you see the Tesuji?
He can play Atari here, right? At 07?
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. You got
Ahead.
almost all questions correct.
Well, it does help that he played this move not just minutes before, so so that kind of
Okay.
helped me, as
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, he read this one, right?
Mm.
When he played this one, he already read
Right.
2 moves ahead, which should be very easy for him.
Right. Easy
So
for
he can
him, but it was not easy for me. You were reading the situation in the upper right hand corner. I was still very concerned here in the middle, so
oh,
I was able to
okay.
watch that while you were
Oh,
reading. So that was how I was able to get the answer.
mhm. Okay. So yeah, how much territory here is like a 10 points, right? Like a up to 15 points. But
Where?
also
Which part?
so yeah, I didn't clarify. So the center
Oh yeah.
to the right side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm comparing to uh, probably somewhere from here.
Right.
So if you play this one, then he can make like a 15, like a 10, 15. I mean, like this one or somewhere here. But I just counted black territory, through the right side to the center, like 15 points,
Right.
and then one that was not enough.
Okay.
So my standard is like a 15 points, and at this time, yeah, it doesn't look like a 15 points at all.
Okay. And
So
then so
that's
that
why
ko in the middle is not really important for white to win.
core in the middle. You mean this one?
Oh, there is no ko.
Yeah, this is not. That's not the point. I mean, just why should black should gain? Black should almost play like somehow black should play these 2 moves to win.
Well, you don't get 2 moves in a
Yeah.
row, right?
No, I cannot. So okay, black still try to do something, but yeah, white just plays very easily. I mean, white just let black take the low side like a second line.
Mm-hmm. So how far ahead, when you say, it's over, white's so far ahead, how far ahead is that? What's the margin that you
Well,
had? Is that on the
uh,
board, or is
like
he...
just couple points for white on the board. So
Okay.
that's too much.
Couple points before Comey, so we're in the 8 to 10 point.
Right. So if it's like a 2.5, that's already too much.
Right. On the board, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I mean 2.5, after
Comey.
Komi. Yeah, after Komi.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean on for their level, that's pretty big difference too.
Right.
So if he takes it, so right now game is almost finished. So I don't think black can kill white. So like this. Oh, actually this one black can kill white. White should play. Oh, this one is dead. Let me see.
You mean white is dead?
Yeah, white is dead. White should play probably this one first. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to work for black.
Right.
Mm.
And of course, that would be all she wrote. That would definitely be
I
the right
think
place to.
right. Even white play this one, I kind of think white can win this game because white can sum up on the low side too.
Sure. This
Yeah,
gets
right.
white a lot of points on the bottom.
Right. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like 7 points. So and then it's white's turn. So white might be winning. Even white play like this much easily, but not even this one is not going to happen. White can destroy. Oh, he just played that one. Okay. He didn't even want to make a call. Maybe this call.
Right. Why risk it?
So he played the safest way.
Uh huh.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, this one is very painful. I mean, it's not going to work for black. This is kind of very conventional, like a 조색 no, 이제 태수제, right?
Right. But it also seems like it's this is a really common shape for Sumego problems.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Definitely.
Mhm.
So if Guli wins here, Guli will go on to face Murakawa Daisuke, right? Who is
Yeah,
Japan's
right.
second to last player, and China will have 3 people left, so that'll put them in a pretty commanding position going into the last set of games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the last game of this set of 5 games. Then we'll take a break for I think it's about a month, right, before the games resume.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's next. Yeah, January. I think it's on January.
Sometime in January.
Mhm.
Right. So if you're keeping track of the calendar, we are pretty much done for December. There's not a lot more broadcasts going on in December. Um, wow, it is going to be a co. Is
No,
this?
no, no. I mean, I just showed you this
Oh, sorry.
one.
This is the demo.
to-
Right.
Yeah, to see to show you this is a double call.
Right.
Yeah, so black doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work for if black.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, black play this one, then I can play this one too. So black cannot make a call. Black should connect this one anyway.
right. And this is actually
So,
the game that White has made this placement. This looks like
mm.
kind of an ideal place to resign, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I guess so. Yeah. Black can play this one,
Mm-hmm.
and here, if you want to leave,
Right.
but then yeah, I can play this one. So if I leave in the corner, yeah, that the game is over.
Just about the same as far as
Yeah.
points.
Right. So yeah, it might be good to resign. But if it's like a team game, it's
Mm-hmm.
more difficult to resign.
Sure.
Did
You
you?
don't want to let your
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, that's actually what they say. No, I want to resign, but this is a team game, so I just kept playing. Yeah.
So, Myungwon, if you had to review the game, what would you say? What would you say happened here? Like, if you had to summarize, you know,
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a good moment to summarize. So throughout this game, in the beginning, my tone of voice was like, white is winning, black kind of, white plays somewhat like he went to left and right and going to north and south. It's like not consistent, right?
Right. White's plans seem to be all over the place.
Right. So like this one, he tried to leave inside, but then cut outside in a fight, and later he tried to make territory inside too. So yeah, it wasn't very consistent. I can't really agree on his moves, but I kind of doubt. This was really necessary. This exchange.
It's a questionable exchange for black.
Right, I couldn't find very clear answer for that.
Okay.
And then he got this one, but I feel this one looks so slow. This move. So it looks like black gets the lead, especially after this one.
Right.
He
After
could have played, yeah. He could have played many moves, many other variations. Especially at this time, like A or B.
Mhm.
So I kind of believe, if black is not actually winning, black think, Park Jungwhan think he was winning.
Okay.
Yeah, because of this move.
So he
This is so
takes
slow.
he takes the foot off the gas here.
hmm Yeah, he think, yeah, this is good enough.
Right.
Let's like eliminate all the some uncertainties. That was what I could read. So I believe at this time was black was pretty much okay, but yeah, that one was very brilliant move, brilliant sequence. How can you think of it? I mean, this is so good. I could never think of this one. I mean, this is very
Oh, come
uh,
on. I'm sure you
no,
can't be
this
so
is
hard
really
on you.
brilliant move, right? It's very difficult to think of, right? How many points are left? Like 20 something, 200 something points left, like a possible moves on the board.
Uh-huh.
And that one is especially with combination of A and B. That's so difficult. Probably I should play something, should come up something different variation.
You mean black should.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, black. I mean even this one. I showed you it's not a good variation for black. Yeah, because black's dead in the left side.
Right. But
But
black makes
yeah,
so many
black
points in the center
center.
here.
Yeah, right. Center gets very strong. Maybe it's still playable. The center here in this center, in this area, they're so big, right?
You
It's like a
mean
30 points too.
that black took away from white there.
Yeah, comparing, white gets all the center, right?
Right.
Then it's very big too. I need to count.
Okay.
Right now, I'm no
But
late.
this could have been another option for black.
Right. I think black thought somewhat like easily that he can take enough benefits by attacking white group in the upper side,
Right.
but that didn't happen. It wasn't that easy. And if you just play this on, as I showed you, it's not very good.
Not enough, right?
Yeah, it's not enough. Maybe this one is better though. The difference was very close, very small.
Hmm.
But he decided to gain more. But it seems like it's a core where black cannot win because of white's local core threats. Yeah, after this one, it was very straightforward. So I can see black has no chance after this.
Okay.
Probably black has chance. I mean, after this one.
Right here.
Like,
Yeah, this one definitely
yeah,
seems like a place where you could make things more complicated.
right. But no, white made a mistake too. So this time, yes, white is already winning. I can say.
Right.
You can see white play this. White play at A instead of B, right?
Right.
So you can reasonably assume that white thought he was winning by far.
Right. White was very confident by playing. Even though
Right.
that does sort of keep black's hope alive. Like the whole sequence that started in the center, if white
Mm,
had played B instead there, then that
mm.
whole fight that we saw break out in the center wouldn't have happened, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, this one looks very complicating, but to his view, it's not complicating. It's just like a game is finished already.
This is
So
still just straightforward, simple. There's nothing left.
yeah, right.
Hmm.
So this is a real game. I think it's kind of enough to. It's okay to finish. But before we finish, yeah, let me count. For that
Okay.
last time.
While you count, I'm gonna go through our list of thank yous for the people who make this broadcast possible. You just see Myungwon and I, but there's actually a whole team of folks who go into making this happen. Kevin Huang, aka Go Talk, you've seen him in the chat. He has been our fearless game transcriber, giving me one less thing that I have to worry about. It's really fabulous to have him. That's some great help that he's providing. He's in the central time zone, so for him it is now 2 in the morning. So we really appreciate him taking the time to stay up and help us there. Akane Nagishi and the KGS team, couldn't do it without them. They're awful helpful for running that server. And of course, the Korean Baduk Association and the sponsor NONGSHIM. No tournament without those folks. So huge thanks for them for helping us make this happen. Again, if the KBA hadn't been willing to take a chance on letting us do these YouTube broadcasts, we wouldn't be here. A lot of thanks there. And the man himself, the guy who's doing the counting right now, Myungwon, thank you so much for doing this. This wouldn't have happened without you, so appreciate it. We also had, before I go, Stephen Hu 98. You saw those wonderful graphics. That was all his doing. Our graphics department is Stephen Hu 98. Okay, so Myungwon, our senior professional correspondent. What you got?
Oh yeah, he gained a lot. Just now. Yeah, then he played very good move.
Sorry, who did? White?
Yeah, black played. No, so basically, I thought in the upper side, I thought nothing. I thought there's nothing.
Uh-huh.
He can play. So this move was very good. If you just play somewhere here, Y is completely alive, right? 100% alive.
Sure.
But he played this one fast. So if I just play this one, then yeah,
Not completely alive.
not completely alive. Yeah, this one is actually dead. The
That
whole
would
group is dead.
reverse the whole game.
Right.
Okay. Hang on. Are you telling me that that Park Jungwhan is pulling a rabbit out of a hat here?
So, but I can still play here. I can still live.
Okay.
Yeah, if black play this one, then I can take it.
Okay.
But if black play here or this one, I can play this one. So white is alive.
White's still alive, but black
Yeah.
catches up 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. Actually, 5 points. Yeah.
5 points.
Wow. Yes.
Would that be
So
4.5 with the co, or is it 4 1/3?
uh, 4 and a third. Or,
Never. It's a joke. Never mind. With that last co that's hanging out at the top, the third point co.
no.
This is a
Yeah.
joke from Myungwan Kim's Endgame workshop. If he ever comes to town and puts a workshop on in your town, you should absolutely go. He will teach you how to count the endgame, and you'll learn about third point co's. I didn't think they existed, but I was wrong. So.
Okay. Yeah. So let me see. How big is this one?
You're asking me?
Yeah, it's like a 10 points, something like 10 points.
Okay.
But he gained. Yeah, this one is bigger. He should have played here, this one.
Huh.
So that's get this. 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
and 8 and 5 points, right?
Right.
Oh,
The
that's
other way.
8 points.
Right.
Yeah, 8 points.
3 there and black's 5 makes an 8-point absolute
But
difference.
reverse center 8 points.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was reverse center. So it's like a 16 points.
Way bigger than
So
T17.
right. So after when he played this one, this one is actually center. We're supposed to protect either this one or this one, or just play this one. It doesn't matter.
Right.
The
Right.
order doesn't matter. Yeah, right. We're supposed to protect. So he lost something like a 3 points here. That's a lot.
Do you think
Yeah, that's a,
why does that happen? He's playing for
yeah, right. I agree. Just his weakness.
Is this
And
because it's a quick game? Is he in
no,
Byoyomi?
no. It's oh yeah, he's unbelievable. Yeah, if he just like a little bit more careful, then he could have played way better.
Uh-huh. That sounds
But
like something
also,
I tell myself at the bar after the
yeah,
tournament.
and that is what makes him something like a human. You know,
Hmm.
you said this he's not like a human, right?
Right.
For his reading, but he's a human, right? Look at this. He lost a lot. Okay, but anyway, so that's serious problem. Let, let's count. Yeah, that's okay. This is what happened.
So he lost a lot, but did he lose too much?
He lost. Okay, he lost like a 3 points, right?
Yeah.
He lost like a 3 points. So then make me to count again. I mean, yeah, if he doesn't make a mistake, then I shouldn't count. I need to count, but
Right. Your counting is predicated on the idea that he's not going to make more mistakes.
right, yeah, certainly. So, oh, okay, wait a minute. So black has almost 90 points. That's a lot. It's much more than. I mean, I counted that as 80 points, right? So he gained more points.
Mm-hmm.
But white gains like a 4 points in the corner. So let's count.
I'm counting. Okay, sorry. I should just count. Not going to help move. If you're just joining us, this is the ninth game of the NONGSHIM Cup. I also got word from Hajin Lee letting
Okay.
us know that the next set of games will be in March. So we have a long wait until we can see the end of this saga. Happily, between now and then, we'll have the Samsung Cup, the LG Cup, the M Lily Cup. Those finals will all be in February or January. We'll get an updated calendar to you. Okay, Myungwan, you look like you're done with your count.
Yeah. I'm done. So yeah, he I can narrow the gap.
Right.
So right now I see black is winning on the board.
Okay.
Yeah,
But he
just
can't
a
pay
couple
Comey.
points.
He can't
Yeah,
play
he,
Comey.
but he cannot take Komi. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it makes sense. Like a 3 points, it doesn't cannot reverse the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be pretty much like a even on the board before. If I didn't make a mistake, but right now just black is winning on the board. But that's it.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So, barring no further accidents, that's the end of this game. Let's see. When do you suppose we'll do our next one? We have the M Lily final games. I guess are right over New Year's, so it'll be a little bit
Mhm.
difficult. I'll be traveling during New Year's. We'll see what we can do, finding folks who can step in and host. Um, what is the next game on the agenda? You mentioned there was a team tournament.
Yeah. I was asking to my association, but my Korean Baduk Association.
Uh huh.
Yeah, they're trying very hard, to make this happen. So, but this game, the team tournament is sponsored by Chinese company, Chinese Go Association.
Right.
So, yeah, they are going to ask to Chinese Go Association. I think
Right.
that it's not going to be a problem, but no, I don't know yet.
Right.
So if
Myungwan
it
has been doing the tireless behind the scenes work here to make sure we have all the rights and that we don't get anybody
right,
upset with us for,
right.
for doing these podcasts.
That game is pretty interesting.
Sounds
It's
like
like
a three on
very
three tournament.
Yeah, very unique. Yeah, three people. They have a team.
Mm-hmm.
So and then before the semi-final, they just play one move at a time, like rotating the
Right.
turn. But at the semi-final and final, they can even discuss.
Wow. So it's like consultation go, and they'll actually have like cameras and stuff. I think it would be very interesting to hear those conversations. I feel like, it would be great to broadcast it, but it'd be difficult if we can't give the flavor of like what they're talking about. Right?
Oh no, we cannot.
Be
But
tricky. My
yeah,
Chinese isn't that good. I'm sorry.
what is interesting to
Uh huh.
me is that to you too, the quality of the game will be outstanding.
Hmm. You think
Yeah,
so?
because yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
Did you
You
read?
may think it's yeah, it does.
Did you read the book the Go Consultants? Did you hear about
No.
this? There's a book. Apparently, there was a Japanese
Oh, really?
game between
You're not joking?
yeah, where they did something similar. Go Saigen and Kitani were
Mhm.
on a team against. Oh, I forget. I don't have the book handy. I'm sure someone in the chat will be able to tell me who it is. But they actually did this as a book series where they played each other. And I'd be curious to hear if you think that game is a higher quality game. Because they would consult on the move as many times as they wanted.
Mm.
So I'll give you a copy of the book next time I see it. No
Oh,
problem.
okay. Yeah, but if they play like together, then yeah, it has like a high quality. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the top three players, they discuss and try to find the best move. Of course.
Right.
So yeah, if you can do that, I believe that one was 19th and 21.
Right. I'd be able to
21st.
do the 19th.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So let's just make one point here. He played this one. That one looks like so small comparing to this one.
Sure.
Yeah. So that might be even if it just protect, the N18 looks much bigger. The end game actually is also Kuri's weakness. But yeah, he's still winning.
Oh, I don't know. You're so confident, but at the same time, it's like black is catching up. Black is catching up.
Oh yeah, right. But yeah, no, when I say like when you feel like a catching up, or when I say like a catching up,
Uh-huh.
and it's only like 1 or 2 points. That is kind of exceptional, because he made a mistake. I mean, not protecting this one.
Sure.
Yeah, playing this one. That was a mistake. So that was big mistake. So that doesn't happen often.
But if you're
Usually,
Park Jungwhan, doesn't that give you hope? Like, don't you see something like that and you're like, He did this
At
once.
the
He could do it again.
at the that's not what Park Jungwhan did. That's what rather like a Guri did.
Ah,
Yeah. So at the end game, yeah, the variation is very small.
okay.
So okay, let me count again.
The thrilling conclusion. We're gonna count and count again. There we go. It's Suzuki Tamahiro and Sugoi Kensaku versus Go Saigen and Kitani. The game. So there's a bunch of Japanese professionals. Go Saigen and Kitani Minoru. Those are sort of the legends, right? They did the Shin Fuseki, the new opening. Mm-hmm.
It's still like an 90 points. Black has 90 points.
We do have a question here from the audience if you'd like to take one.
Yeah, Black has like 86, so yeah, it's the same.
Still can't pick
Still,
Komi.
yeah, still cannot give Komi. Okay, so what's the questions?
The question was if Black had an opportunity to draw the stone out of Atari at M15 if it was Sente against the upper side group.
N15?
M15.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
back
right.
before White captured that stone, couldn't Black have gotten that move in Sente?
Well before, right?
Would have to be way before, right?
No, because after this one, he's not going to play here. Why can't play this one?
And make an eye in the middle.
Right.
And so as much as Black gains, he loses on the other side.
Right, exactly.
That
So
answer your
that's
question there,
the-
folks?
Mhm.
You can definitely let us know if you see more questions like this here in the endgame.
So yeah, that's Greece weakness, but still, yeah, he's winning. Any other questions?
I'm not seeing them. This is the time to ask. If folks have other questions, now's the time. What do you think? Should we shut it down? We could just leave the game up.
Okay, yeah, let's leave it then.
All right. Oh, did we finish the summary?
Oh,
Finish this?
I think so. So yeah, just once again,
Right.
Guri shows like a very outstanding reading, and yeah, that's his strength. Weakness is his end game, like making some careless move, but this time it didn't affect them much.
Right.
So yeah, again, this move, the combination of A, B, and C.
Right. A brilliant
And
combination to make a lot of points.
right.
Victory.
And then I think Black could have done better, but
Uh-huh.
after he decided to make a call, yeah, that call didn't work because White has very much internal core threats.
Right.
And yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. White made many endgame mistake, I think. I think this one is also a mistake. This one looks pretty small. Yeah, he should have played somewhere here, or maybe this one. This is only 3 less than 4 points. This one is less than 4 points. No, that one looks much bigger. I mean, even this one might be bigger than J1. Comparing this one, A and B. No, A looks even bigger.
Right.
Yeah. He made so many mistakes at end game. So at this time too.
The win and continue, the format? Do you think that Guli is sort of getting tired after playing game after game after game?
Um, yeah, that's possible. This is a kind of every day. The winner play the every day.
Mm-hmm.
So might be the fatigue can be accumulated,
Right.
right?
Well, if he wins today, he gets a 3-month break. So that's
Right.
or the next set of games is in Shanghai, March.
Mhm.
We'll be sure to
Okay.
broadcast those.
Yeah, I think that's it. Do you have any questions?
Me personally?
Uh-huh.
No. I think that I would not have had a chance at keeping up with this if you hadn't been there for.
Is
Thank
it
you
like
very
a
much. Really appreciate it.
yeah?
No, my only question is when are we gonna do this again?
Oh, okay.
We'll have to come up with a schedule and we'll let you guys know
Okay.
when we have it. In the
Right.
meantime,
Mhm.
thanks everyone for joining us. It's really been a pleasure to have you guys sitting in my living room and Myungwan's living room as well as we are treated to a magnificent game. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
thanks
Yeah. Thank you.
everyone, and again, big thanks to the sponsors, KBA, NONGSHIM Noodles. Find them at Costco, and Myungwan, again, huge thanks for making this happen. Really appreciate it. Stephen Hu doing the graphics. Kevin Huang, who's going to continue to record the game even after Myungwan and I hang up. What a guy. You should be sure and check him out at Go Talk. He does interviews with all the best Go personalities. And of course, you guys, if y'all weren't watching, we wouldn't be here. So really appreciate it. Number one way you can help us, make sure to tell your friends, because the number one thing that we want to see is we want to see another 0 on the end of the audience number. So teach someone Go, tell a friend, subscribe to the AGA e-journal at usgo.org. And Myungwan, thank you so much for being with me. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
All
you,
right.
Andrew. And then, yeah. See you all next time.
See you guys next time. Good night.
Good night. Bye.